Hi friends, today I am going to repot and defoliate that Banyan bonsai. It is not the biggest one in my collection, but yet it is my most favorite banyan tree because it's look fabulous considering its size. It got a very attractive taper. It will grow more beautiful when it gets bigger, so I will shift it to a larger pot so it gets more room to grow new roots. Larger root structure grow thicker trunk, and I am removing all the leaves. That way tree will be forced to grow new branches and leaves. By doing that, tree will get a bigger branch structure and a large umbrella-like canopy. So that way tree will look more natural. Unlike most of the bonsai experts, I usually like to grow more natural-looking tree structure. I got a tree design in my imagination. Of course right now, I can't be able to show you that design, but you will be able to see that in future if you subscribe to my channel. Banyans are very vigorous trees. Their roots grows very fast and long. There is a banyan growing in my street on a drainage pipe. Its roots have grown almost 50 feet long. That's why they need to be repotted every year. If I don't do that, it will become pot-bounded. Port-bounded trees stop growing further. So once it is pot-bound, I just wait for the right weather to cut the roots. And at the same time I remove all its leaves. Banyans never shed all of its leaves. So once you remove all its leaves, it starts growing new buds. And these new buds grows new branches. There is another benefit of removing all the leaves. When new leaves grow, they grow smaller. That's why many bonsai experts defoliate their leaves twice in a year. But I don't like small leaves. No doubt small leaves look good on a bonsai, but produces less energy for the plant to grow. So smaller leaves means less energy for the plant and weaker bonsai. So I don't want to make my bonsai intentionally weak, so I let them grow all the year. And do pruning and cutting stuff just once in a year when weather is favorable for growth. Usually summer rains are the best time to do that kind of stuff. I am going to remove all of its old soil and will replace it with the new soil. There is a common misconception among the gardeners. They thought plants absorb all the nutrients from the soil, but reality is exactly opposite. As the time passes, microorganisms in soil keep growing and they keep producing more and more nutrients in the soil. I never discard your old soil. In fact, I keep a stock of old soil to grow new trees and seeds and cuttings. I am not changing it because there is something wrong with the soil nutrition properties. But I am changing the soil because it's got compressed by the roots. So it is causing the waterlogging. Hence, very small pots are being used for the bonsai art. So pot get filled with the roots very quickly. So a bonsai needed to repot time to time. Some trees need to be repotted every year, but some other don't need it for many years. Repotting requirements change species to species. Good water drainage is very important for a bonsai. Water should not stay in a pot. It can kill the tree. After cutting the roots, I will put it in a plastic tray pot. I have already prepared the pot with the wires. The tree is long and pot is shallow, that's why it must be tied with the wires. It will prevent the tree from falling. Once the roots firmly grips the soil, we will remove the wire. Wires should not stay intact all the time because as the tree grows, wires start bitting the trunk. There is another way. Instead of wiring, we can put the stones on the soil to stabilize the tree. But I am not using the stone method on that tree because that tray pot is flexible. It will not be able to handle the weight of the stones, and stones will create the spot where water will not reach. You may observe most of the bonsai experts use stone-type soil. It may look aesthetically pleasing, but that stone's oil got no nutrients for the plant. It just increased the need of the fertilizer. Some kind of organic matter should be used in the soil. I use pumice and perlite along with cocoa peat and some decomposed cow dung. Tree is just ready for another year of growth. I will put the tree in a semi-shaded area for a month. And after 1 month, tree is ready to enjoy his first sun bath. That's it for today's video.